the Channel 11 WXRT simulcast. Remember, beer makes it good, Schlitz makes it great, so go for it.
Below where the river winds, there's no such thing as bad times in a soft southern flame. Oh, Cotton Jean is her name. She wakes me up when the sun goes down. The wheel of love goes round, wheels of love go round. Love go round, love go round. A joyful sound. Cotton candy to spin, but then the wheels go round. When a new day begins, I go down to the cotton gin and I make my time worthwhile to them. And I climb back up again, and she waits by the door. Oh, Cotton Jenny, I'm sore, and she rubs my feet while the sun goes down. The wheel of love goes round, wheels of love go round. Love go round, love go round. A joyful sound. I ain't got a penny for Cotton Jenny to spend, but then the wheels go round. In the hot and sickly south, when the sea will shut my mouth, I can never be free from the cotton grain. But I know I've got what's mine, with a soft southern flame. Oh, Cotton Jean is her name. She wakes me up when the sun goes down. The wheel of love goes round, wheels of love go round. Love go round. Joyful sound. I ain't got a penny for Cotton Jenny to spend, but then the wheels go round. The wheels go round, round and round. The legend lives on from the Chippewa down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up for dead. The skies of November turn gloomy. With the load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That big ship and true was upon the bitchwood when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. And later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling? The wind and the wires made a tattletale sound, and a wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late and the flashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. When supper time came, the old cook came on deck saying, fellas, it's too rough to feed you. At 7 p.m. a main hatchway gave in. He said, fellas, it's been good to know ya. The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the big ship and crew was in peril. And later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say that a made whitefish paved, they'd put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized, they may have broke deep and took water. And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rolls, Superior sings in the rooms of her ice-water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands and days are for sportsmen. And farther below Lake Ontario, it takes in what Lake Erie can send her. But the iron boats go as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered. In a musty old hall in Detroit, they prayed in the Maritime Sailors' Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa down of the big lake they call Gitchaguri. Superior, they say, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early. set my wheels afire. Down in the dark of a burning soul, there's a few good second-hand dreams. Deep in the dark of a heavenly night with you. Down in the black of a bottomless hole, there's a few good second-hand saints. Deep in the dark of the heavenly blue, where the sea runs green. Good nothing to give. My life is an endless climb. My love's a paperback dream. I don't have nothing but time. I ain't got a thing to show. I don't know my own name. So don't go fooling around and set my wheels aflame. An endless claim. My love's a paperback dream. I don't have nothing but time. The butternut grove to old Bill Skinner's stream. Do tell it to noonday bill, it's time for a summertime dream. Now lunch pail down in a one-horse way, you can live like a king and queen. And steal away in a noonday sun, it's time for a summertime dream. Birds in all creation will be twittering in the trees. And down below's a pond, I know you can swim in it. You come around when the mill shuts down, you could say what chivalry means. And steal away of a noonday sun, it's time for a summertime dream. On a trip down to Wonderland and love among the flowers, where time gets lost but no straw bars, tallying up the hours. The road runs down by the butternut grove to old Bill Skinner's stream. You tell it to noonday bill, it's time for a summertime dream. shuts down, you can say what chivalry means. Just steal away in another sun. It's time for a summertime dream.
Listening to the stereo simulcast of the best of SoundStage on WXRT 93 FM Chicago. Brought to you by the Association of Chicagoland McDonald's Restaurants.
All right. We have fun. I just get nervous, that's all. You know, I do, like, it's a very dry space, you know, like working in a TV studio. And I don't appear on television at all, so it's different for me, right? Okay. I'm used to having a way out there where I can't see them. Not that I don't love them, but I mean, it's just that you know, it's really, okay. You ready?
Oh, that's good.
Are you ready? Aye. Through the woodland, through the valley, comes a horseman wild and free, tilting at the windmills passing. Who can the brave young horseman be? He is wild, but he is mellow. He is strong, but he is weak. He is cruel, but he is gentle. He is wise, but he is meek. Reaching for his saddlebag, he takes a battered book into his hand. Standing like a prophet bold, he shouts across the ocean to the shore, till he can shout no more. I have come on moor and mountain like the hawk upon the wing. I was once a shining light who was the guardian of a king. I have searched the whole world over, looking for a place to sleep. I have seen the strong survive and I have seen the lean grow weak. See the children of the earth who wake to find the table bare. See the gentry in the country riding off to take the air. Reaching for his saddlebag, he takes a rusty sword into his hand. Striking up a knightly pose, he shouts across the ocean to the shore, till he can shout no more. See the jailer with his key who locks away all trace of sin. See the judge upon the bench who tries the case as best he can. See the wise and wicked ones who feed upon life's sacred fire. See the soldier with his gun who must be dead to be admired. See the man who tips the needle. See the man who buys and sells. See the man who puts the collar on the ones who dare not tell. See the drunkard in the tavern, stemming gold to make ends meet. See the youth in ghetto black, condemned to life upon the street. Reaching for his saddlebag, he takes a tarnished cross into his hand. Standing like a preacher now, he shouts across the ocean to the shore. Then in a blaze of tangled hooves, he gallops off across the dusty plain, in vain to search again, where no one will hear. Through the woodland, through the valley, comes a horseman wild and free, tilting at the windmills passing. Who can the brave young horseman be? He is wild, but he is mellow. He is strong, but he is weak. He is is cruel, but he is gentle. He is wise, but he is meek. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well, in a castle dark or a fortress strong, with chains upon my feet. You know that ghost is me, and I will never be set free as long as I'm a ghost that you can't see. If I could read your mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, the kind in a drugstore would sell. When you reach the part where the heartaches come, the hero would be me. But the heroes often fail, and you won't read that book again because the ending's just too hard to take. I walk away like a movie star who gets burned in a three-way script. Enter number two, a movie queen to play the scene of bringing all the good things out in me. But for now, love, let's be real, I never knew I could feel this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone and I just can't get it back. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well, in a castle dark or a fortress strong, with chains upon my feet. But the stories always end, and if you read between the lines, you will know that I'm just trying to understand every feeling that you lack. I never knew I could feel this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone and I just can't get it back. This now is this Ghost of Cape Horn song, and these guys are making this movie about the tall ships that used to make the passage around Cape Horn, which of course is the south tip of South America. Around about this time of the year, it's the dead of winter there. It's very close to Antarctica, and it's a very difficult passage for ships, particularly sailing ships. So they asked me if I could put together some kind of a song that they could use as a theme. So we'll see how you like this one. Don't mind my whistling. I'm trying to sound like a tin whistle here. Ships of the line, ships of the morn, them who wish they'd never been born, they are the ghosts of Cape Horn. Sailing away at the break of morn, they are the ghosts of Cape Horn. See them all in sad repair, demons dance everywhere, southern gales, tattered sails, and none to tell the tale. Come all of you rustic old sea dogs who follow the bright southern cross. You were rounding the horn in the eye of the storm when you lost her one day, and you read all your letters, cried anchors away, then you took them to the bottom of the sea. Ships of the line, ships of the morn, some who wish they'd never been born, they are the ghosts of Cape Horn. Fall-a-roll-a, riddle-de-rum, with a rim-dim-diddy and a rum-dum-dum, sailing away at the break of dawn, they are the ghosts of Cape Horn. Southampton, Penzance, and Kinsale, you were caught by the chance of a sailor's last dance. It was not meant to be, and you read all your letters from oceans away, and you took them to the bottom of the sea. Ships of the morn, them who wish they'd never been born, they are the ghosts of Cape Horn. All-a-roll-a, riddle-de-rum, with a rim-dim-diddy and a rum-dum-dum, sailing away at the break of dawn, they are the ghosts of Cape Horn. Times I just don't know how you could be anything but beautiful. I think that I was made for you, and you were made for me. And I know that I will never change, 'cause we've been friends through rain or shade for such a long, long time. Laughing eyes and smiling face, it seems so lucky just to have the right of telling you with all my might, you're beautiful tonight. And I know that you will never stray, 'cause you've been that way such a long, long time. And when you hold me tight, how could life be anything but beautiful? I think that I was made for you, and you were made for me. And I know that I will never change, 'cause we've been friends through rain or shame for such a long, long time. And I must say, it means so much to me to be the one who's telling you, I'm telling you that you're beautiful. I go live singing, I do it for my pay. The kind of a gig I can really dig is swinging at the break of day. And a few good friends and neighbors into playing the nighttime tunes. So pass the jar and that old guitar in his hang-dog hotel room. Oh Lord, it feels so good to play a nighttime tune. So pass the jar and that old guitar in his hang-dog hotel room. I believe in magic, a little monkey shines. The kind of roll I can really hold is playing in tune on time. The rhythm is all around us, like weavers at the loom. So pass the jar and that old guitar in his hang-dog hotel room. Oh Lord, it feels so good to play a nighttime tune. So pass the jar and that old guitar in his hang-dog hotel room. When it comes to morning and going out at night, the kind of taste that I like the best is rubbing the wrong girl right. And a few good friends and neighbors into play the nighttime tunes. So pass the jar and that old guitar in his hang-dog hotel room. Oh Lord, it feels so good to play a nighttime tune. So pass the jar and that old guitar in his hang-dog hotel room. The rhythm is all around us, we're like weavers at the loom. So pass the jar and that old guitar in his hang-dog hotel room. losing again.
Listening to the stereo simulcast of the Best of SoundStage on WXRT 93 FM in Chicago. It's brought to you by the Association of Chicagoland McDonald's Restaurants.
I'd like to say hello to Terry Clements on the lead guitar. Over here. On the steel, Pee Wee Charles. The steel, Pee Wee Charles. On the bass, Richard Haynes. And on the drums, Barry Keane.
Let's take 5 minutes off here. 5 or 10. Take 5, give you live.
When I was 5 years old, my grandmother bought me a plastic Elvis Presley guitar with the signature on it. I just about went through the roof. And from then on, I just always had the guitar. I've been playing with Gord now for 8 years. I like him as a musician. He has really beautiful melodies. And then he says something in the songs, too, that most people don't. He's a real pro to work for.
The studio does sound a lot better than last time we were in here.
The instrument I play, a lot of people don't recognize what it is. A lot of times after a concert, people will come up and say, "What is that thing?" You know. Steel guitar is basically known as a country instrument, but playing with Gord has really taken me into sort of a different idiom of music altogether. It's such a fascinating instrument, and so much can be done with it that's how I got into playing steel guitar. Yeah, yesterday we did that too.
We do it twice before you play your first solo.
Before I play mine.
Yeah,
okay.
But before Pee-wee's comes in, you only did it once.
Yeah, but that's the way we do it.
Yeah.
That's the way we did it. We're supposed to.
So actually we're about 10.
Gordon asked me to join the group. I was used to beating the tar out of the drums in the studio. Playing drums for Gordon, I think, is different than playing drums for anybody. It's really not so much what I play, but what I don't play with Gordon. Every note almost has to be thought out, and it has to have some importance to it. And if it doesn't have importance, then I shouldn't play it.
What I mean in that, Rudy, is that Terry's playing a unison line with me while I'm whistling. And it would be effective maybe if you got on him a couple of times. You know what I mean?
Well, I started playing bass back in the 50s when there was too many guitar players around. and I decided I shouldn't play guitar anymore because I'd never get a job. I've been playing with Gord now for about 11 years, and there's a lot of challenge in what we play because I think we're all pretty fussy about what it sounds like, and Gord's a perfectionist himself, so not too much room for sandbagging. But it's a real treat to work with all these guys because we get along so well together.
All we gotta do is do it once more tonight. I'd like to add that these are the guys that play on all of our basic tracks as well on all of our records, which is unusual. This was my first real good song, and it was also the one that sort of gave me a hand up the ladder. Peter, Paul, and Mary recorded it and got a big hit with it, which sort of got me started in show business, or got me on to the next level. So we'll do it for you, if you recognize it. In the early morning rain, with $1 in my hand, with an aching in my heart, and my pockets full of sand. I'm a long way from home, I miss my loved one so. In the early morning rain, with no place to go, out on the runway number 9, big 707 said to go, and I'm stuck here in the grass, in the pain that ever grows. Now the liquor tasted good, and the women all were fast, and oh, there she goes, my friend, she'll be rolling down at last. See the silver wing on high, she is away westward bound, far above the clouds she'll fly. There the morning rain don't fall, and the sun always shines. She'll be flying over my home in about 3 hours' time. This old airport's got me down, it's no earthly good to me, 'cause I'm stuck here on the ground, as cold and drunk as I can be. You can't jump a jet plane like you can a freight train, so I best be on my way in the early morning rain. You can't jump a jet plane like you can a freight train, so I best be on my way in the early morning rain. This one is called Whisper My Name. Travel with me if you choose into a land
through the ruins of yesteryear. Set your mind in motion. Be beside me when all is. I will not forsake thee. I must do, so must you. Now will you go with me? I will build a home for you to keep you warm each winter. Lemon lilies at your door to give you in September. I will take you as you stand. I promise to defend thee. I must do, so must you. Now will you go with me? Whisper my name as you pass through my life. Whisper my name when you fall. I'm just a dusty old memory you trust. I'll be close by when you call. Give and take ain't always so. Sing is believing. Down and out, don't stop the show. Staying is not leaving. What we say ain't always so, but I won't deceive thee. I must do, so must you. Now will you go with me? Talk to me, run to me, whisper my name. Don't waste your love making friends. We've both had enough of that wonderful stuff. It's too easy to sin. Travel with me if you choose into a land of notions. Through the ruins of yesteryear, set your mind in motion. Be beside me when all lose. I will not forsake thee. I must do, so must you. Now will you go with me? Now will you go with me? Now will you go with me?
This one is called On the TV.
Was it someone she met that's so hard to forget? Was it some kind of an ocean of changes? I don't remember where she said she would be. And since I don't know, let me guess. Was it somewhere in Michigan or the lake of the woods? Up in old Montreal or Toronto the good? Somewhere in Reno or somewhere in Rome? And when all is said and done, will she leave me alone? I don't want to get so low. And as for my sadness, it comes and it goes. I don't remember where she said she'd be. Back in the city or on the TV. Was it up in Hornpain where the trains run on time? Was she drinking champagne when she made up her mind? North of the border or down in South Bend? And when all is said and done, is there no rainbow's end? I don't wanna own the key to some ghost ghostly mansion where souls are set free. I don't remember where she said she would go, straight for the highway or down the low road. I don't remember where she said she would be, back in the city or on the TV. Get out Oldens records. I remember my Aunt B, she danced with them till 2 or 3 of Olden. See her now, I know he'd be so proud. Get out Oldens records. Get out Oldens records. It's a Saturday night, we've all got dates. We'll dance all night to the 78s. If old Dan see us now, I know he'd be so proud. If old Dan was with us still, I know he'd come around. I'll clap a little bit now. Get out old Dan's records. Get out old Dan's records. Back to 1935, the foxtrot, jitterbug and jive. If old Dan see us now, I know he'd be so proud. Get out old Dan's records. Get out old Dan's records. High above the fireplace, there's a smile on old Dan's face. If old Dan see us now, I know he'd be so proud. If old Dan is with us still, I know he'd come around. This is probably the best known topical song that I've written, with the exception of the wreck of the Evan Fitzgerald. And it's about the building of the Canadian Pacific Railroad in Canada. Called Canadian Railroad Trilogy. Railroad did not run, when the wild majestic mountains stood alone against the sun. Long before the white man and long before the wheel, when the green dark forest was too silent to be real. But time has no beginnings and history has no bounds. As to this verdant country they came from all around. They sailed upon her waterways and they walked the forest tall. built the mines, the mills, and the factories for the good of us all. And when the young man's fancy had turned into the spring, the railroad men grew restless for to hear the hammers ring. Their minds were overflowing with the visions of their day, and many a fortune won and lost, and many a debt to pay. Oh, they looked in the future, and what did they see? They saw an iron road running from the sea to the sea, bringing the goods to the young growing land, all up from the seaboards and into their hands. Look away, said they, across this mighty land, from the eastern shore to the western strand, bringing the workers and bring up the rails. We gotta lay down the tracks and tear up the trails. Open your heart, let the lifeblood flow. Gotta get on our way, 'cause we're moving too slow. Bringing the workers and bring up the rails. We gotta lay down the tracks and tear up the trails. Open your heart, let the lifeblood flow. Gotta get on our way, 'cause we're moving too slow. Get on our way, 'cause we're moving too slow.
Funding for SoundStage has been provided by this station and by other public television stations.